The Rising of the Shield Hero, Tate no Yuusha no Nariyagari, is licensed and produced by Glovision, Kodakawa, Funimation, and Crunchyroll. Studios Kinema Citrus, Networks ATX, Tokyo MX, TVA, KBS, Sun, TVQ, and BS11. Based on the works by Aneko Usagi. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube Jack here with more Rising of the Shield Hero Tate no Yuusha no Nariyagari episode 9. And, well, I've been pushing this off for a while simply because of the stupid title of this episode. It's amazing, like Melty, I think it's called, which is not Melty, the bitch princess, but I assume her sister or something. Or the queen, mother, or I don't know. Point is, we're probably gonna end up dealing a lot with Melty. And I don't want to deal with her. It's just... I can't stand her. And I know that's the point, but... It's not even the kind of I like to hate her, no, I just hate her, plain and simple. So yeah, I ended up kind of delaying this for really no good reason other than I don't wanna. I'm afraid of what this episode is gonna be. Yeah, last time. What even happened? Wow, I'm drawing a full-on blank right now. The dragon? Yeah, no? Yes? Did we deal with the weird poison dragon thing? Zombie dragon? Why am I drawing a blank right now? I'm pretty sure that's it anyway, but... Wow. Can't recall at all right now. Yeah, no, weird. Zombie dragon and then curse mode on, and we kind of defeated it, which was great. Yay for everyone. Turns out it was all the Zord hero's fault because he didn't just get rid of the corpse, which I mean, you know, he's still better than Spear Hero, but oh well. That's kind of where we left off. So, good times, good times. Let's see where this episode takes us. In the 3, in the 2, in the 1. Go. Well, it takes us to a narrow mountain path with lots of monsters around. Well, in general, I'm just gonna go ahead and agree that this is not the best place to be fighting. Yes, thankfully. Just in case you had forgotten where all the damage on her came from. I mean, I feel like I'm in no position to talk, seeing as I drew a blank about the previous episode, but I still remember that much, so... Like, I remember content-wise, just... couldn't really come up with what the episode itself was about. This would be nice indeed. What? So... Stop, Melty? Admittingly not what I was expecting if that's the case. So I really just might have ended up delaying this for absolutely no good reason. I mean, you know, motivation is a thing that is rather relevant for this job of mine. You would think there isn't really that much involved with just watching some anime, but... it actually takes up a lot of time, you wouldn't believe it. If you account for editing, rendering, and uploading, and, well, generally managing a channel and all that. But aside from that, sometimes you just don't want to watch right now. But in that, YouTube is unforgiving. Or rather... Well, yeah, that's her, definitely. In any case, I generally try to get episodes out as soon as they come out. But it also means I have to watch them then and there. And not like half a week later. As I'm doing now. The problem isn't even really so much with actually watching it. It's more like setting up, starting episode, and once I'm there, no problem. Everything looks yummy to you. Also, that feels kind of like, cannibalism. So big and fluffy. Did you just not notice her talking all the time? Oh well. What a very particular and weird dream. I would say you shouldn't just take things from strangers and eat them, but doesn't really matter for Filo, I'm sure. Something like that, yeah. Oh yeah, that thing too. Like that blank stare. Yeah, she's pretty, I don't know, flexible in all the regards. Well, this is bound to go south in some way or another. Yeah, not really savior. He still expects compensation. And of course, that's that. Well, that went well so far. Well, no, not good for her. So, you got lost and you decided to spend the whole day playing? I'm gonna say that was pretty dumb of you, but it is way more dumb by the guards. Like, what even? Yeah, no, you're gonna be charged with kidnapping or something, isn't it? That's gonna happen. I'm calling it now. Royal daughter or whatever she actually is disappearing suddenly, and then him showing up with her in town. There's no way they are not gonna spin this into something like kidnapping. Well, at least if these people are watching, we might get out okay. Well, her opinion seems to have improved. Happy travel times! Well, not for everyone. The calm and serene times, aren't they oh so beautiful? Look, I'm trying really hard, but I don't know what to say over this montage of nice music and just general friendship. And yeah, your condition is, I suppose, still not great. I'm not generally sure if it's worsening or, staying as bad as it is. Well, she ascended. That look, though. Yeah, but let's be real, she wouldn't even have bothered taking off the clothes. If you just destroy the evidence. And she just took everything off because it's more comfortable, I suppose. What indeed? How are you not suffocating in there, though? Getting sucked in. That's amazing. Well, that means you could sell them, though. Like, imagine cushions fabricated from these with these feathers, stuffed. I mean, yeah, not omnious at all. Good memories. That is to say, money, not food. Well, it's great that he isn't coming along, but at the same time, probably not good. Well, see, that's what you get when your architects are having sieges. What splendid timing for you to show up, though. Like, seriously. Oh yeah, he was actually there, like... Not sure of one of the people who saw through it or not, or what his actual deal is. We shall see. Isn't that just purchase? You know, rather than offering and receiving goods in return? But oh well. Who am I to question the church? Cheap holy water. Well then. Well, holy water, pure. Well, we shall see how well it works. But so far, Pope seems like a nice guy. I mean, genuinely, when you think of the Pope, you ought to think of a nice guy, but historically, eh. Yeah, I don't think he's, trying to capture you or something. He seemed kind of a bit more in a panic. Was he with the people in the village that he saved when the knights showed up? Oh, hey, it's you again. What, that again? Huh? Oh yeah, that I suppose. Well, so I guess you're a lolicon then. Like, seriously. Well, he's finally lost it, like for real. Yeah, just to happen to be one of the same. Yeah, go for it. Good property damage. Well, I want to say that was a close one, but more for his sake rather than for now for me. Well, I mean, of course she is here. She's pretty much everywhere where now for me. Spear hero dude goes. Do you just carry that thing around, or is that some, yeah, like authorial crest, something of sorts, or what another? Melty! Well, he himself, clearly. Well, that seems to be some sort of weak point. Yeah, Melty once again. Well, yeah, actually. Well, yeah. Evil face. Well, didn't seem to save you. Thank you. Well, yes, you do actually. Oh, come on, he's earned it. Yes, I suppose some talking is in order. First in line. That is interesting. Did the, shield not give it away? But oh well. Yeah, not exactly on good terms with the royal family. Which is fair, at least he's learned to be suspicious. Wait. Did you use suspicious as a warp? I actually am. Yeah, okay, you can use it. I just felt like when I say he's suspicious, like he's a suspicious character, that would come across as the wrong thing. Anyway, like from our perspective, it would of course seem like Melty has good and pure intentions, and she seems like a nice character and whatnot. But from his perspective, it's more or less the same as with Melty. Like, the one character to believe in him, only to sell him out in the end, so you can absolutely not fault him here. Not at all whatsoever. Now, for what it's worth, I like how the story shifted a bit in tone. Perhaps that's the proper way to put it. Ever since the one-on-one duel between the two of them, and amidst the turmoil. Right now, the spear hero is more of an annoyance rather than a genuine pest. Like, he comes in and he does some shit, but he gets reprimanded for it immediately, either by Filo kicking him in the groin, which is also okay, or in this case by a higher ranked authoritarian royal, showing up and literally reprimanding him for his actions because, dude, what are you even doing? Like, with the other two, don't I actually have them somewhere here? Name list? No, I don't. The sword and bow hero, at least they're doing proper heroing. At least from what we've heard so far. We actually haven't heard anything of the bow hero, but a sword hero dude, slayed the dragon, good job. He kind of didn't clean up after himself, but that's an, how should I put it, forgivable oversight. Not thinking about getting rid of the corpse of a dragon that you've slain. Well, honestly, I don't think the natural rot would have caused as much of a pandemic as the, literal curse did, but still, I suppose he could have known that maybe he could have turned into a zombie dragon or something. A lack of knowledge, let's put it like that. But hey, honest mistake. Meanwhile, Spear Hero is someone who pretty much stops thinking once it's outside of his own personal glory. And of course, Melty being the absolute enabler she is here. Like, she continuously supports and encourages his behavior, and that he pretty much just does something that makes him look good in the eyes of someone, and then leaves it at that. Same here, like we've had before with the miracle seed or whatever that actually was. Go fetch a seed and leave it to the people and be hailed as a hero, and then, leave. No longer your problem. Here we've had the same, more or less. He's trying to do perhaps the honorable stuff of defeating Naofumi. Like, honorable in his mind. And that's tunnel vision. Like, absolute tunnel vision. No regards for the damage done around him. I think perhaps the scene... Actually, quick something in there. What even was that knight doing who was looking for him? I mean, we might get to that. We kind of left off in the middle. He might have just been looking for Naofumi on behalf of Melty, but other than that, not sure. Yeah, be that as it may. What I was trying to say, I think the scene might have been a bit better even if we had not seen the property damage as it was done. Like, anime fights is kind of this thing, you just two dudes duking it out or something, and you don't usually concern yourself with the question of property damage, casualties and all that being drawn in. So if we had just seen the fight, Naofumi trying to stop him, not out of fear for his own safety, but because he was aware of the damage done around them, but we didn't get to see it just yet. I feel like that could have been a bit more powerful as a visual if we, along with the spear hero, only saw the, like, there's damage done around you when you fight kind of thing later on. We've had Naofumi already explain that maybe these other three still see this as a game. Like, obviously, if you have a game and you fight in the middle of the street, you're not gonna bust houses and whatnot. They're probably some sort of just, walls. with some texture put on them that you can't break through. So clearly fighting in the middle of the street, no problem. The whole his weird angel fetish, I suppose, maybe falls into that category as well. Who knows? But yeah, such is probably the state of the other three. The Pope was nice, so hey, we've got a genuinely nice guy around. A generally nice guy in a position of power, I should say. I completely forgot that he was present at the duel, honestly. So, you know, my first instinct was to be, oh great, this is gonna be horrible, isn't it? But no, it wasn't. It was pleasant. It was actually pleasant. So yeah, Pope was a nice guy. Again, you ought to expect as much when you think of a Pope, but throughout history, not the best track record, I'm gonna say, in terms of, you know, general niceness. Anyway, that will have to be all for now, so until next time, see you then.